Good evening, friends. Today we are going to talk about Citizenship Amendment Act, how it is going to implement it, and how it is going to benefit the people of this country who have been staying here for last couple of years. NDTV has learned that the new rules pertaining to Citizenship Amendment Act are going to be notified by March 1st, that is next month. This is a very significant step as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. All the religious minorities based in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh are going to benefit from it. NDTV has also learned that already, a website has been set up. Everything is going to be online. An online portal has been set up. The Ministry of Home Affairs has also conducted dry runs as to how a person is going to introduce himself or herself on the portal, and what all would be needed, what all personal information would be needed. Mind you, all these people are going to register themselves online who do not have any documentation to prove that they have been staying in India for last couple of years. So this is going to be a very significant move. The online portal, as I said, has already been set up. Dry runs have been done. The Home Ministry is all set to launch it by March 1st. It will again help the religious minorities, especially Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, and Christians of Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. So these people are going to benefit from it. The rules which are going to be notified by 1st of March uh, will again have the kind of information that how you're going to register yourself. This is going to be very important for all those people who have been waiting for last couple of years to be called Indian, to be known as the citizen of this country, because they have been staying here for last couple of years. They claim that they have been persecuted in these three countries. There were minorities there, and there were reports which suggested that they were persecuted on the basis of religion in the countries where they earlier were staying, that is Afghanistan, Pakistan, and also Bangladesh. However, the opposition party claims that for the first time in the history of independent India, religion is going to be the basis of granting citizenship to any person. So obviously they had questioned the move of the government, that why, based on religion you are granting them citizenship. Is there an ulterior motive of the government to grant these people citizenship just before election? So obviously this was being criticized by the opposition parties. However, the Union Home Minister had addressed this issue in last month. In fact, he had said that CAA will only be beneficial for those who were being persecuted. So this is not a law by which your citizenship would be taken away from you. It is a law by which citizenship would be granted to you. Interestingly, this rule, this act, or this law had come in being in 2019, and since then the center has been taking extension. But as per the manual on the parliamentary work, there have been nuances also. According to the manual of parliamentary work, the rules for any legislation should have been framed within 6 months of presidential assent, or seek extension from the committees on subordinate legislation in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Since 2020, Home Ministry has sought as many as 8 to 9 extensions. So obviously, opposition parties have been questioning the move of the government. Interestingly, many people have been granted citizenship under long term visa plan. Long term visa is a precursor to CAA. Maximum number of applications which the Home Ministry has received is from people who have been staying in Pakistan. So from other countries also they get application, but the maximum number of applications they get are from people who have been who have come to India from Pakistan. They have been persecuted there. That's what they have been claiming. But the only distinguish or the only demarcation here is that those people had some kind of documentation. So in fact, in last the Home Ministry claims that in last 2 years, over 30 district magistrates and home secretaries of 9 states have given powers to grant Indian citizenship to Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, and Christians coming from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan under Citizenship Act of 1955. In fact, the annual report also claims that from April 1st to 2021 to December 31st, 2021, as many as 1,414 foreigners belonging to these minority communities, non-Muslim minority communities from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan were given Indian citizenship. But again, these people had documentation, but CAA would be helpful to those people who do not have any kind of documentation. What we are also learning, however, this is a big if and but we are learning that areas where sixth schedule is implemented, especially in northeastern states, this law would not be applicable, because we had seen so many protests happening there. So obviously government has kept in mind the last date, which the government is going to notify is about of 31st December 2014. So anybody who has come before that is going to be benefiting from this new rules, which are going to be in place from March 1st, 2024. However, areas where sixth schedule is implemented, those area wouldn't be covered, or those people will not be benefiting. But obviously BJP is going to talk a lot about this in the forthcoming Lok Sabha elections. In all probability, these elections are going to be announced in the second week of March, and India will go for elections by mid-April to mid-May. So before MCC sets in, these rules need to be notified, and that is why, in all probability, they would be notified by 1st of March 2024. So thank you, friends, for watching this. We'll be coming with more details as to what all the rules say when these rules are notified by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Thank you.